Lions TV, this is the Den Daily, bringing you all the latest gossip, views and transfer news for the final time today. I promise you, I'm absolutely on fire. Let me tell you, people who aren't on fire, Millwall's recruitment staff, because we are trying to get players through the door. It's not really working, and we've got players going out, and at the minute, we are looking like we are down to the bare bones for Blackpool on Saturday. I've just seen on Twitter, Shea Ojo releasing a statement on his personal Twitter account saying, I'll put it on the screen, there you go. Thanks for the messages. On crutches in a boot. I'm hearing his ankle ligament damage and he's not going to be playing for a while. However, we are pursuing two other number 10s. They are Zane or Zion Fleming, whichever you want to call him. That video's gone up previous to this. It will pop up at the end of the video. And Louis Sibley. The 20-year-old star, of course, scored a hat-trick against Millwall back in July at the Den. Could have scored 6 that day. I've already put a video out on that one. This is a follow-up. And as I said, it isn't good news. And this could only happen to Millwall. This is absolute madness, in my opinion. So I'm sure I saw in the press earlier this week, or yesterday, because it's only Tuesday, that Derby had a bid accepted for one of their players for about 50 grand. Because, of course, they are in a relegation zone due to their current financial situation. They are in administration and they've had lots and lots of points deducted. They could actually be shut down for their breaches of rules. I don't really delve into that. I'll tell you a man who would do, Benjamin Bloom. If you haven't, check out his YouTube channel. Really good on that sort of thing and that side of it. But Louis Sibley, of course, would have worked under Gary Rowett when Rowett was at Derby, although he would have been a youth team player then, I'm sure. As I said, come to the Den, did the business. Hasn't really done a lot since then. And I'm sure that there'll be some Derby fans as unhappy as Millwall at the news that's just broken about an hour ago. Richard Cowley, I put out on my social media, I said, we went in one bid, 150, okay, 150 grand we bid for him. We've gone back in tonight at 450, 450 grand, which, okay, might not be massive in the grand scheme of things. However, they're in administration, and judging by their 50 grand offer they accepted for their player, I did look and I couldn't find who it was. So if you do know, let me know in the comments below. And I said on my social media post, well, that's pretty much job done then, because they can't turn that down. Well, they have turned it down. Richard Cowley breaks the news at London News Online that the Derby administrators have rejected the bid for Louis Sibley and said he is not for sale and definitely won't be sold in this transfer window. What the fuck? I thought he had to go because, they're in administration. They need the money. They're going to get shut down. That could only happen to Millwall. What this means is, and what Richard Cowley said as well, is that now Millwall will have to turn their attentions elsewhere. I would have taken Sibley. As I said, I believe he's a 10. I also believe, going back to my last video, that Zane Fleming is also a 10. So, reading between the lines, in my opinion, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, it's been no, but very rarely, that Millwall were chasing Sibley as the cheaper option. Now that's definitely kiboshed and out the window thanks to the Derby administrators. I'm sure that leaves the pathway open to surely pursue on a tunnel vision. What's the, wholeheartedly pursue him. That wasn't the term I was looking for. But it's getting late, and as I said, this is your 4th video of the day. So, Louis Sibley, we did go in for him, 150k, rejected by Derby. We went back today and up that by 300 grand. You do the math, to 450k. But once again, the Derby administrators rejected it and said that he will not be sold within this window. As I said, I don't think he really gets in at Derby. He scored that hat-trick against us, but that was 3 of 6 he's only ever scored in his career. And I don't think he's thought favourably of by the Derby fans, but I definitely would have taken him. As I said, worked with Rowett before. We know he likes to do that. 20 years old, definite room for improvement, and sometimes a little freshen up can help a player kick on in his career. But he's had 2 videos out of me now, and you can rule him out the game. Louis Sibley, not for sale from Derby. So that's your lot for the Den Daily. I'm pretty positive I'll be back tomorrow. There will be a preview. However, there has been another transfer. It is a permanent one, and it is out, leaving the Den. I can't say any more than that, because if I break stuff, for some reason I get in trouble with the club. So I'll leave that for Richard Cowley or Jake Sanders or fucking another outlet to break the news. Hopefully that will be tomorrow. But another player has been sold on a permanent deal and will be leaving the club. I'll leave you guessing. Until tomorrow, please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.